Swinging the finish. Oh my God.
Unbelievable. I mean, it's never been. Listen, Mark Hunt he's lost so many lawsuits against us. It's insane. He's a bit of a delusional guy. You know, he's going to have to pay some legal fees.
I wanted Usman, because Usman called me out, but the UFC already had something set up for him. And I wanted somebody that was ranked above me. You know, most of the guys that I've been facing have been ranked behind me. You know, the Jeff Neals and the Vicente Luques and Pereira, which, you know, you let these guys come up and they should be able to, you know, make weight. But I wanted somebody ranked above me. It didn't matter really who it was. And so the Usman didn't happen. Usman fight didn't happen. So there was Shavkat. I know he was supposed to fight Gastelum, which I think Gastelum got cut. So he didn't have anybody. I saw him on social media. I know he's ranked above me. And it just worked out for the both of us. It was like a year and a half ago, maybe. The UFC wanted me to fight, I think, Shavkat. And to be honest with you, I didn't know who he was at the time. I think he's only had like 5 fights in the UFC. And obviously, I turned him down. I didn't know who the guy was. And then obviously after that, they mentioned, I tuned in and saw him fight Neil Magny, saw him fight Jeff Neal. I'm like, bro, this dude's legit. And now he's ranked above me.
Wow. So
anybody that's ranked above me, I told the UFC, I'm down for it. And it so happened. And this is the guy I think, you know, could possibly be welterweight champ at some point. You know, he's that good. He's undefeated. I think it's 100% finish rate. So what better guy to go out there and show the world in the UFC that I deserve a title shot and fight this guy.
Does he know? Do you know how much you weighed on fight night?
For which one? For this last one?
Yeah, for Blachowicz.
Você sabe quanto você estava pesando na noite da luta agora, da última? Ficou hidratado?
103 quilos.
Well, 103 kg, so I'll say maybe 225, 224, something like that.
And when he was fighting at middleweight, how much did he weigh on fight night?
E quando você tá no médio, você batia quanto na luta?
95, na hora da luta 94, 95, né? Mas quando eu fazia a minha hidratação, eu chegava assim nos 96, 97.
Well, during the fights at 185, he'll probably be on the cage with about 210. You know what I mean? But by the end of the process of hydration, like, you know what I mean, drinking his fluids and everything, he probably would go like 215, but fighting at 210.
Okay.
Mas no meu camp, geralmente é isso, 103 quilos, mesmo pro 84, mesmo pro 93.
But his camps, like, is around the same weight, like he's around 210, 215. Either, doesn't matter for which weight class.
Okay.
I got nothing on either one of those guys right now. I mean, I've been saying, you know, for a while, next year is when Conor's going to fight. And then, obviously, you know, if Chandler gets antsy, we'll figure something out. I think Chandler's got a bunch of money. He's hanging out with his family, and when the time is right for the Conor fight, I'm sure that's the fight he wants.
Nice.
I'm not speaking for him. I'm just saying, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
First, I totally understood it. Like, I'd do the same thing. Like, that's what you do to sell a fight. You prod, you poke, you get at the weak spots, and then the behavior became a bit stalker-esque. And then it's cyberbullying, then it's harassment, then it's committing a federal crime. And so it's clear to me that his intention from the get-go was to pick a fight with a woman, because that's what a person like Dylan Dennis would do. He's a coward. He doesn't want to fight me. He chose to pick a fight with the woman who he's never met and has posted about over 500 times. That is abnormal behavior, no matter how you cut it. Having an entire photo gallery of a woman you've never met before on your phone with over 500 photos is fucking weird. And in that process, he chose to fight a two-front war. And so now that the woman who happens to be my fiance decides to take a stand up for herself, hold this predator accountable for his vile actions, he's gonna have to fight that battle too, as well as getting the shit kicked out of me in the ring on October 14th. He's in a tricky position, man.
How is your fiance Nina dealing with this as it's happening? Because she's the one getting all the arrows at her, right?
The response that Nina is exhibiting and the strength of her character is the reason that I asked her to marry me. This woman is incredible. I love her so much. She is the person who I want to mother my children, and I admire her, dude. Like she honestly inspires me, and she's handling all this great. She handled it in the most mature way possible. She hasn't said a word about it, and she's going to hold him accountable where he needs to be held accountable, which is in the justice system. But it's completely unrelated to our fight. Like, again, you chose to pick a fight with a woman. The woman wants to stand up for herself. This ain't my lawsuit. I'm not suing this guy. She is, because you picked a fight with her and you broke a law. But also, don't forget, you gotta fight me too. We're a unit, me and Nina. We love each other. We're moving forward through this together, and there's no end in sight for us, man. She's the love of my life.